Welcome, everybody. I am 4KD Ray, and this is
Mel from My Killer Podcast.
all right. Welcome, everybody. So, we have decided to collab on something new for the community, something great for physical media. We've noticed some things within the community, so we wanted to collab on a little something to help bring the community all together. So, welcome, everybody. We're glad that you can be here. We hope you enjoy what we have up and coming for everybody. We hope you all get involved because it's here for everyone's enjoyment. Mel, do you want to talk more on?
I will. So I'll start with telling you guys what we did or what we're doing. So 4K D-Ray and we got together and we collaborated on a super cool idea. We started a Discord. We will talk about that a little later about what it is and what it means, but it's basically a community chat room of sorts where people can come together and talk about a commonality, which for us is movies and physical media. So that's what we did. We started a Discord and it's called the Movie Room. And take it away, D-Ray, and tell them why we did it.
All right, you guys. So like she said, it's called the Movie Room on Discord. So we know everybody lately, especially today, big items came out, especially those steel books. Can't find them in store for whatever reason. Now we know that we're going through some troubling times right now. And it just seems like different locations are getting different items. Certain things aren't showing up in our store, but some certain things may show up in somebody else's store. So what we wanted to do was give everybody a platform to where we can get together, communicate with one another. So if there's something in my store that may not be in Mel's store, she can easily contact me and ask me, hey, do you have that Halloween Kills steelbook in your store? If so, can you pick it up for me and send it to me? How simple is that? Another easy way to get that one item that you just are hunting so hard for that you got to have in your possession. So that's what this Discord platform is all about, bringing the community together, helping one another the best way that we can. There will be some rules that will be in place with this Discord group.
So we definitely wanted to put some rules in place because we want everybody to feel comfortable and feel like they're in a place where they can trust one another. As we set up the Discord, we made it so you do have to read and accept the rules before you can become a member. It's just a standby so that we know everybody read the rules and everybody can know what's going on. I will do a brief rundown of all the rules, and they are subject to change. Okay, I'm just going to briefly do a rundown of the rules real quickly. Number one, all trades are at your own discretion and your own risk. I think that's obvious for everyone. Number two, it is recommended that you have a P.O. box for trades. However, if you choose to use a physical address, it's at your own risk. Number three, you are required to complete each transaction that you agree to participate in because we don't want to leave anybody hanging. Number four, if you are no longer able to complete a trade, you will need to contact your trading partner within the return policy time frame. Generally, that's 30 days. It depends on the store, but ask your partner for specifics, therefore allowing them time to return an item. So I just want to explain that one a little bit. So say I had 4K D-Ray pick up a steelbook for me from his Best Buy, and then something happened later where I didn't end up having the funds. I need to let him know within the return time frame so that he can take that movie back and get a refund of his money. So he's not out anything. I'm not out anything. It's just kind of a respectful, not putting pressure or any extra aggravation on anybody else, if that makes sense. Moving on, number five, no spam or self-promotion, server invites, advertisements, etc., without permission from a staff member. This includes DMing fellow members. Number six, this Discord is for movie trading, buying, selling, conversation, and news. Please keep it within the categories if at all possible. Number seven, this is a safe trading environment for all. Please be respectful. Number eight, violators of these rules will be booted from the server. This is not a 3 strikes and you're out situation. You know what it means to be an honest person. Please act accordingly while in the movie room. And number 9, these rules are subject to change, like I said previously. So I hope all that makes sense.
Yes, and you guys, we will be having another live stream, just in case anyone has any questions and want to talk more about the Discord. They want to give us that feedback in real time to know what we can do better with it. What are things you would like to see in it? So please look forward to that live stream coming very soon.
Yeah, right now the Discord is just set up as possibly just like a skeleton. It's just the basics. It's the things 4K D-Ray and I could come up with that we thought would be cool. But if anybody else has any awesome ideas to add to it, please feel free to let us know and we will update it.
So you guys, there are currently right now, there are a few rooms that we have already added for your enjoyment. So we have the community talk room, the trading room, selling and trading of digital codes, a spoiler talk room. So you guys no longer have to hold back from people not knowing what happened in the movie. Talk freely about it, all you want in that room. We also have a new room where we can post anything that's coming out physical media wise, any new trailers popped up or anything like that. You'll find all that information there. And we also have an events calendar, which we will talk about very briefly pretty soon.
All right, so I'm just going to talk about the community room and the trading room real fast. So the community talk room is basically just, that's the place you want to go for any kind of movie related jargon you want to discuss, anything that you want to ask people. That's just your basic chatter room to be in. And then the trading room, that's the room where you will do your trades. I'm imagining on Tuesdays, this room will be fairly busy because that's when people will be going into their stores. That's when they'll be finding or not finding their physical releases that they're looking for. So the trading room will be trades only. We are trying to keep it basically to that. And we're trying to keep each room cornered into what it's about so that it's not confusing jumping from room to room. So the community talk room, talk about anything movie related that you want. The trading room, that's where we will do all of our trading, buying, selling, those types of things.
All right, you guys. And also we have the digital code room. So let me go ahead. I want to pull that up because there are some specifics in that room as well that I would like to go over. So you guys, with the digital code selling and trading, I know one of the questions that always gets asked to me whenever I'm selling a code is, what is the format that it redeems in, whether it's HD, the HDX, or is it a 4K resolution? So one way for everyone to know exactly what it redeems in without having to pull that code up and put it in online, I left the 4K spreadsheet link is right here. So anytime you guys need to double check the redemption, which the buyer should always double check redemption resolution before purchasing or trading for highest resolution offered. And that can be done right here. Just click the link and you will scroll down. Typically, everything is usually always there that, has a digital code. Sometimes with a new release, you may have to wait a little while before it pops up on that spreadsheet. But typically, you can find everything right there if you don't know what it redeems in. So that's always up to at least the buyer to double check that. Sellers, you should also make sure that you know what it redeems in just in case as well. So as I spoke about a little earlier, we also have the spoiler talk room. You guys know with all the great movies that come out as far as, superhero movies, we've got the Batman coming out. We've got Doctor Strange coming out. A lot of spoiler talk happens with those type of movies. And we know there's a lot of times we try to give a grace period over on Instagram or on YouTube that we don't talk about the movie. We give people at least a couple of days to have a chance to see the movie before we talk about those things. So what we wanted to do is create a room here for everybody to openly be able to talk about those things freely as much as they want to without spoiling it for others. Now, you guys can see the name of the room is Spoiler Talk. So if you happen to click on it and read anything on there that you did not want to know, that is at your own discretion, your own fault.
So if you don't want to know any spoilers, stay away from that room.
And like I said before, we would love to have you guys' feedback. So if one thing that you also want is a non-spoiler talk room, eventually we can possibly add that as well. So please, please, please make sure you give us your feedback, whether it's through this video or on the live stream that we will be doing as well.
So I did want to talk about the newsroom a little briefly. One of the other ideas for the newsroom, other than physical releases, theatrical releases, trailers, those kind of things, is disc replacement programs. I thought maybe the newsroom would be a good place also. So for people who hear about disc replacement plans, we can drop links in that room as to where people can go to sign the form for their disc replacements, and that kind of thing could go in that room as well.
Oh, yes, that is a very great idea. I did not think about that one because, I was just on live stream and we were talking about that hard target 4K, how it had those audio issues, and now it's getting reissued, which I did not know. So that'd be coming in February. So yes, that is a great place to put that type of information down. So
yeah, that happened to me as well.
Know how to find out. Yes.
Yeah, that Mad Max release, I didn't realize that one had an audio issue, and I still haven't figured out how to get a new disc for that yet either. So if anybody knows, drop it in the newsroom for me.
Yes, we will definitely have to get that information in there, because I'm sure it's not just you out there. Somebody else hasn't said they don't know either. A lot of times we don't like to admit things, but if you just speak up about it, you can easily find out. So that's going to be a great way to get that information.
Yes.
All right, you guys. So last but not least, we have the events calendar. I felt like this is the perfect place for us to be able to, let the community know what we have up and coming on our YouTube channels. So that is right now, that's the only content that we will be placing on this calendar. Is just for everyone's YouTube, no Instagram, no, this is where you can find my merch. So none of that will be prohibited on the events calendar. As of right now, me and Mel will both be in charge of the events calendar. So if there's anything up and coming on your YouTube channel that you want to announce here on the Discord, you just let us know. We will pop that onto the events calendar. I know for me, I get tons of questions each week. Who's battling? Who's battling? Everybody wants to see a battle. So that is another place where you guys are going to be able to see what is up and coming. Because as we got Mel here, she knows next month she will be going up against Miss Jess in a battle. So that will definitely be getting placed on the calendar very, very soon.
Only my second battle ever. We'll see how that goes. I think Miss Jess is going to whoop me. But we were also thinking too, the events calendar would be perfect for live streams so that, we're not all live streaming at the same time, so we can all participate in everybody's live stream. Maybe you want to change yours to a different day so you can hang out in somebody else's or something like that. We thought that the calendar would be a good way to check that out.
Yes, great idea. So you guys, we are really hoping that you enjoy what we're trying to do, what we're trying to bring another layer to the community to help us build something bigger, bring us all together and help us continue this physical media collection, because it's growing harder and harder. You guys already know there's tons of you that already say, hey, they're not even, they don't even have any media in my store anymore. Best Buy is done with media in my area. So if we can be of help to one another, that's going to be super huge with, continuing to build our collection and continue to get physical media to continue to sit on these shelves in stores.
Especially those steel books.
So, all right, guys, we thank you for giving us the time to introduce this new platform to bring us all together. So please, at the end of this video, be sure to hit the like button and be sure to leave us some sort of feedback of things you would also like to see, or anything you like, that we could do a little bit different. And please be on the lookout Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. We will be having a live stream to go over any questions, any comments, any concerns with you guys, the community.
If you guys want to check out that Discord, it's available right now.
And it's totally free, not hidden behind any type of paywall. So you guys can hit the link in the description right now and become a member of this Discord group. We want to see you all there.
Yep. The only thing that you have to do to become a member is just read and agree to those rules.
Simple and easy, you guys. We hope to see you there. Thank you for giving us your time. I'm 4KD Ray.
I'm Mel from My Killer Podcast. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you Friday.